Forward they go. Good strong tackle there. Makes the tackle.
Hold. Well, 4.
Giants with Milner. They've got bodies in motion and a line breaks straight through the middle. They've got Cluning support here. Might not need it. They opted to dummy and go it alone there. And the tackle is made 10 away. Great start there. English it was with a bust. Now they're swinging it across to this near side. They've got numbers here. If Connor finds a pass, gets it to Swift and he's in again. Adam Swift can't stop scoring against Hull FC. And he's over in the corner from the very first set of the game. The Giants start red hot. It's Swift who gets the Giants off to a swift start.
Oh, that's a shocking start from Hull FC. You know what? You prop forward from the team that you're playing against goes right through the gap. And then the man who had 4 seasons at Hull FC scores the opening try just after a minute. But that's far too easy. When you've got a prop forward, no disrespect to Matty English, the first set of 6, he's thinking that he's going to carry the ball. He's going to be up a team that's under the pump and he's going to get belted. Far too easy. And Jake Connor just gets hold of this ball, the right timing, the right pass selection, goes out to that man.
And they're tackled straight in front of the post here. Hull back on their own line. Clune wants it. Little stab kick through and it's going to be another try for the Huddersfield Giants. And it's Jack Murchie who pounces on the loose ball and scores the try, and it's his 3rd of the season. That was too easy for the Huddersfield Giants. Clune's kick converted by Murchie, and the Giants have got their 3rd score.
Well, that set of 6 from Huddersfield, from the moment they got the penalty, it was kicked out of the field. They just wanted to play the game at speed. Plenty of players in motion, changing a direction, back against the grain, and then a nice kick from Clune. Like I say, to Murchie, got some strike out wide on the right-hand side.
On to 12.
Well, there's a fine balance between aggression, right, and frustration.
Yeah, well, here are numbers. Oh, great pass, Connor away. Connor's got support with him. He'll flick it to Nagama, and Nagama scores. And the boos ring around the MKM Stadium because Huddersfield here are absolutely flying. Another try. Connor very, very unselfish. The pass made it. And Nagama strolls over for his 3rd Super League try of the season.
Well, that's 5 tries in the last 5 games for Kevin Nagama over on the right-hand side. Unselfishly from Jake Connor, he just gives the ball out, and this could get really dangerous and untidy for Hull FC if they don't get hold of this game. It's just far too easy. You see when the ball's going across the field, you've got players shooting in, players holding back, the gaps appearing because defenders don't know what they're doing. You can leg his sound.
Yeah, look, he's raw. He's got plenty of aggression in him. Late inclusion in the side. Here's Lollahea. Oh, he's gone straight through Lollahea. Can the fullback bring him down? No, he can't. Instant response from the Giants. Lollahea enjoyed that one. Referee just wants to check that he got it down in the field of play. And maybe how he got into that position. But it looks like the Huddersfield Giants have got their 8th try of the game.
Okay, we've got a live call of try. We're checking the ground in touch and go. Lollahea is in possession. He's still in possession. And grounds the ball. I've viewed the angles I need. I've made my decision.
Touch wood, it's been quite a straightforward afternoon, hasn't it, for Chris Kendall, the VAR? He's had one look and made his call. That's how it should work, isn't it? Lollahea, instant response for the Huddersfield Giants. And he enjoyed that one, Tui Lollahea.
Well, Tui Lollahea is one of those players that you want to keep him happy because he can do an awful lot with a rugby ball. Certainly a confidence player, outstanding last week, I thought, when they played against London. And they get that ball, and then that left-hand side has caused them some issues, hasn't it? You could see that the young halfback, Jack Charles, was just a metre in front. Well, I think it was Jordan Lane, which opened up the gate then for him to go in between both of those players.
They're probably thinking, watching this, What kind of performance now? What character are we going to see from the Rhinos in the next 40 to 34 minutes?
Here we go, Ikehefo and now Swift, and Swift will take Positura on the outside, and Swift now up against Miller, looks for the inside pass, still has support, fancies going all the way himself, might still go all the way himself, and he's stopped inches short of what would have been an absolute wonder try, but Huddersfield are still flooding here. Clune now swimming it right, now it's with Connor, they've got the numbers over there, they've got the numbers, and they've got the finish in flying, spectacular fashion from Elliot Wallace. We've got a video rep to have a look at this, but my goodness, we talked about a spark, we're seeing a blaze at the start of the second half.
We have a
Try on the field, what about the video rep?
Please.
So it's 0 tackle. We're checking the grounding in the corner. So we will go straight to the grounding. So he's in the field of play here. He's in the field of play. The ball is in his right hand. It's in both hands now. So does that ball remain in that left hand? So we know that. So we will just check the back angle to make sure that his arm isn't down before the ball. So we know he's in the field of play. So now we will just check that he maintains possession. So it is in the hand, in the hand. Thank you. I have a decision.
Oh, this is simply sensational, isn't it? Absolutely sensational. We've seen some wonder tries this season, but from start to finish, that had class written all over it, and brilliance right at the end.
Well, the Rhinos have just been hit with 7 minutes of Huddersfield Giants hard carries, breaks, tackle breaks as well. But it's Adam Swift straight off the kick-off out of backfield. Ikehefo, he just spins out of that tackle. Adam Swift just pops up on his left-hand side. But what about this from the winger? He does so well there to round fussy to it. Jake Connor, I think it is. It's Clune actually who's screaming for the ball back on the inside. He does Miller. Harry Newman comes from the opposite side of the field and just does enough there to deny Swift what would have been one of the tries of the season. But the ball gets sprayed right over to the right edge. And Cudjoe's soft, delicate hands gives it to Wallace. And with an incredible put down in the corner. You called it a blaze, Dave. Well, the Rhinos have completely melted under the heat.
Whoa. Sensational. Brilliant finish. Brilliant finish, and no wonder he's got that look on his face, like a kid at Christmas who just got everything he dreamt about. Move left, Lollahea, Levette. Javier Levette dealt with easily enough by that Leeds defence. Cross comes Golding, Golding's going left, tries to catch them out, but Leeds defence is there in numbers and rapidly. Levette, Lollahea. Straightens up and then throws it out to Clune, and Connor's quick hands, and this surely is going to be the try that brings them level again. Kevin Nagama, the latest across. It's all square again, with a kick to come.
Well, the Giants had just got up off the floor and came out swinging in this last 10 minutes. And the Rhinos are shell-shocked. It's 24-all. Jake Connor's missed 2 crucial kicks earlier. This is an almighty pressure kick from Jake Connor. But we'll see for the first time in this game if he can convert it. The Huddersfield Giants would hit the front, but it's wonderful shape again from the Giants, this time out to the right edge. But what about that subtle catch and pass under pressure from Jake Connor and the Nagama? He knows that that's a big, big score for them. Just there.
They could be going ahead for the first time tonight if Connor kicks this. And if you're going to choose a time to do that, 8 minutes to play is probably as good as any, isn't it?
Just this catch and pass here, Dave, there. That is brilliant. Straight out of the top draw from Connor. And poor old Lewis Roberts come up with the error. Can't shut that down.
Let's put down. They might get the ball once, maybe twice more, Leeds, after this set. And they're running out of tackles in this set. 1 to go. Back it comes to Frawley. Now it's with Smith. Oh! Oh, it's an intercept. It's gone backwards. The referee says it's gone backwards, and this could be the game. Clune will race away. He's being chased hard by Miller, but Clune will look for the corner and find it and give Huddersfield the win. Now they can celebrate. Now they can bounce off each other in pure delight, because they've just been given a gift that has won them the match. Even the chairman's up there in sheer delight. This winning run for Huddersfield takes another giant step.
And they've left it until 140 seconds left on the clock before they now comfortably can say that they've won this game. It's toed and froed all evening, and Adam Clune gets his third try of the season. But it's what Kevin Nagama does. They try to run it down this left edge. He gets a little bit of luck as he bounces off Rhys Martin's right shoulder. He bats the ball back and Clune collects, and he just races away, Dave, to put the ball down in the corner and send Huddersfield Giants out of Headingley Stadium with 2 points.
Well, the owner and chairman, Ken Davey, that went forward. That first movement was forward.
You have to say, off Kevin Nagama's right hand, the ball looks on that angle to hit his fingers forward, then hit Rhys Martin on the shoulder. But Ian Watson, he doesn't care about that now.
And there he is, a man who's put an awful lot of money and an awful lot of heart and soul into this club, Ken Davey. He's delighted with what he's watching at the moment.
Yeah, we had a real downpour about half an hour before we kicked off here, but it's thankfully eased up, but the surface will be greasy for sure.
That's it. Anytime you can make contact around the ball area, it could force an error.
Well, here they go. They're testing their skill, and they've got the ball out on this near side to Connor. Gets it away to Swift. Swift bumps off one. He's going. He's got support inside him. Is he going to kick it? He kicks over the fullback. Lollahere's giving chase. Saints are trying to get back, and Swift surely going to score. Did he get it down, Swift? There's no great show of celebration. It was his kick that went downfield. Saints didn't deal with it, but Swift might just have done so.
And then we look at the grounding. If it's grounded first by Swift or it's simultaneous, please, Ben.
Okay, thank you. The on-field call is a try, so we can just pause it on the foot there. They're all on side, so we can move on from here. At that point, they're both going towards the ball. That's fine. It's what happens there. We're going to have a close in there to make sure there's no knock-on by Huddersfield. So just keep it going on this. Nice and slow on here. And I'll probably need this corner angle on that as well. If we can get camera 2 in to make sure it is back off Saints. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. That's off St Helens. It does not touch Huddersfield. So this is nice and slow on this to make sure that the ball is grounded first by Huddersfield and is in the field of play. Nice and slow on that. Just go back, please, on that one. So we go back on this. Just go through. Because you can see that the Saints man and the Huddersfield man's hands are there. Let's go to the other angle and see on this. Keep it going on there. Thank you. I've now made my decision.
Adam Swift is about to become the top scorer in the Super League. His 10th try of the season. It was his kick over the top that he eventually touched down. And a dream start for those travelling Huddersfield fans is just getting better and better. 10 points to 0, the Giants lead.
Wow, what an opening 11 minutes from Huddersfield. Caught near their own line, Jake Connor. Well, when he plays well, so do Huddersfield. You can see, look at him. He holds the ball now in 2 hands. He only decided to pass the ball when it's the right time. Adam Swift does a decent job getting rid of Tommy Makinson. And then the communication between Lollahea and Swift to kick the ball and then supporting the initial kick was the man who scores it in Adam Swift. Just look at the way that they play. Look at the way that they attack. And the numbers and the support that they have. Adam Swift just not panicking at all. Draws the fullback. Chip over the top. The competition for the ball. And it drops and comes down nicely to Adam Swift.
Great play. Look at that. 10 tries for him so far. Add in another 5. He's